Welcome to Green Tech. Today's video dives into mind-blowing bulldozer and excavator skills that push the limits of what machines and operators can do. Let's see what's real and what feels unreal. Let's get started. A real reminder of how unforgiving these machines can be. Unbelievable. That's pure brute force in action. Some jobs don't go as planned. Here, a Sani excavator sits nose deep in a muddy sinkhole, stuck on low ground. Watching it being pulled out is oddly satisfying, like rescuing a stranded beast. Swampy terrain like this doesn't forgive mistakes, but it sure makes for memorable recoveries. Now that's coordination. The excavator and bulldozer move with timing that shows experience, not just power. Each step is measured, efficient, and purposeful. What makes it work so well? Watching teamwork like this reminds us, machines matter, but skilled people make the difference. Let us know in the comments. Type 1 if you thought our video was interesting, and 0 if you thought it was boring. Winter roads in remote Russia require some creative muscle. Here, a Cat D7 dozer is used to tow a truck hauling a modular substation through a frozen stretch. The cold looks brutal, but the operation moves forward. This might be the strangest thing I've seen all month. An excavator operating underwater. It feels like a submarine wearing a bucket. I didn't know machines could do this, but apparently, someone made it work. This one starts with a surprise. A stolen tractor, ditched 3 miles away in deep mud. The recovery crew gets to work and you can tell this isn't their first rescue. The way they handle the mess says a lot about experience, even if it wasn't part of their day's plan. Logging isn't just about cutting down trees. It's about navigating difficult, wet terrain with precision. The coordination between the skidder and dozer to set up the loader is impressive, but you also see moments that remind you just how unpredictable this work can be. The D8 dozer is an engineering marvel, but its power isn't without consequence. It's been used to clear vast forest lands for farming, often at the cost of ecosystems. This footage makes you think, how do we balance progress with preservation? Just an excavator calmly pulling 3 12-inch steel pipes out of a roadway. Part of a stormwater project in the Czech Republic. It's quiet work, but essential infrastructure. Sometimes the smallest scenes carry the most impact. Captured in 2009, this shaky video shows the crawler track of a giant brown coal spreader. It's slowly moving between 2 mines in Germany. Can you imagine the planning and engineering it takes to relocate something this massive? Some days the mud wins. Here, a DAF fuel truck gets hopelessly stuck. Then comes the cavalry, 2 Kirovets tractors. Watching these Soviet-era machines yank the truck out reminds me why they're still legends in the field. Simple, reliable, effective. It's not the fastest machine, but when it comes to getting through waterlogged terrain, this Soviet-era crawler still holds its ground. Watch how the treads churn through mud and water, keeping just enough grip to move forward. It's one of those reminders that sometimes old tech just works. Operators have to read the subtle shifts in traction, adjust throttle gently, and control blade height precisely. Years of experience go into making it look this smooth. Whenever you see a demolition in progress, it's worth taking a step back. This house collapses fast under the pressure. Let's imagine being too close. There's something satisfying about a sharp, clean cut, especially through hardwood. This saw quip attachment turns an excavator into a precise firewood processor. What's smart here is how the operator stays at a distance, making the whole job safer and more efficient. Hope everyone is okay.
टूट गया गया काम खत्म।
Have you ever wondered how a track is put back on a large excavator? This clip gives us a rare glimpse into that process with a Kobelco SK380HD. What do you think? This is Sweden's biggest dredger, powered by a V12 Cummins. It's slow, 1 scoop per minute, but meant for precise river work during bridge construction. But an observer noted that the pace seems slow, with a full minute between each bucket. How would you rate it? A glimpse into the dynamic world of mine operations. What I find most impressive is the complex dance between these colossal machines. The Bucyrus RH120E excavator Terex haul trucks, and cat dozers. Each machine has a specific role, and they all work together in a synchronized rhythm to get the job done. It's a situation that I'm sure many in farming or construction can relate to. The K701 is a beast, but even it struggles in soft fields. The SBB is using innovative equipment like a conveyor-equipped Mercedes truck and specialized excavators to streamline their work. The key takeaway here is how these custom-designed tools are changing the game. By moving away from traditional methods, they are able to handle complex logistics with remarkable efficiency, setting a new standard for future projects. It's the sound that gets you first, deep, steady, and mechanical. A cat bulldozer clearing paths while the 631G scraper moves dirt fast behind it. Each machine has its job, but together they turn chaos into order. Climbing a 70% grade isn't easy. The Schaef Terex HR32 moves up slowly, track by track, as the operator keeps it balanced. Some suggest using the blade for extra support. What do you think? Any other techniques that might work better in this situation? This clip captures the essence of rural road construction, a process that transforms landscapes and connects communities. These operators know the terrain, and it shows.
Oye, macho, eres un monstruo, eh. Mira cómo te sales de la zanja, eh.
A tough reminder that even experienced operators can get caught off guard. This excavator miscalculated its footing and slipped into the trench it had just dug. When I watched this recovery, I was struck by the operator's meticulousness. Instead of just pulling the truck out, they went back to level the ground. Clean execution like this reflects real discipline. Not just getting it done, but getting it done right. This stretch of highway near the Quarry Toll Plaza is getting a major upgrade. You can see the groundwork being reinforced, though opinions differ on whether concrete or asphalt should dominate. Either way, it's good to see progress. This old T130 dozer gets a second life after repairs. You can hear the engine struggling a bit at first, but it picks up. Machines like this still have plenty to give. In a seemingly routine operation at a quarry, a minor rock slide occurs, putting the Volvo EC480 excavator and the BLAS 7540 dump truck to the test. It makes me wonder about the geological forces at play and the inherent unpredictability of working in these environments.
Baketnya aja ngono. Nah, clear ini nang ade. Baketnya ngono kudu. Ora ada yang di belakang kono. Kemarin barang ning kene cetek. Terus. Ning kene cetek asal kene kono. Andra. Andra. jebol mesinnya.
A failed turbo can trigger a chain reaction, engine overheating, oil leakage, and then ignition. It's rare, but when it happens, things escalate fast.
Dah sudah.
Captured on VHS back in 1996, this Cat D6H is seen at work, plowing tough northern terrain. No special effects, no fancy editing, just honest, gritty work, the kind that built entire roads and farms. Before pine plantations take root, the land needs serious prep. This chopper roller handles wilding pines and preps the soil with both weight and force. If you liked the video, comment 1. If you thought it was boring, comment 0. Accidents at ports are rare, but when they happen, they're serious. This crane collapse at Qasr highlights how quickly a load imbalance or structural failure can turn into disaster. On the Taimyr Peninsula, even weather becomes an operator's biggest challenge. In conditions like this, only one village bulldozer keeps moving, just enough to carve out pathways. That's harsh.
Маленькую, большую, господу.
Thanks for watching Green Tech. From gutsy operators to wild recoveries, we've got more coming. Stay tuned and keep it real.